And we learned last time that she's kind of similar to Karsathea in that she's actually an artificial person who was created specifically to be a Threnodian's resonator. So she's Aleph 1's resonator, and that's bad. It's probably especially bad because the other Threnodian resonator we know of so far, Karsathea, also was the resonator of her region's sentinel. And so she probably that balancing force probably helped her a lot. Denia doesn't have that. Denia's only got the Threnodian. We're worried about her. But the good thing is it seems like her more direct link to Aleph 1 was severed when Hiyuki defeated her. So that's good. But last we heard of her, she was still in the infirmary being treated because she was still in an unstable condition after her boss fight. She was apparently maybe very traumatized by Hiyuki. Hiyuki was not allowed to go see her. And that was the last we heard of her. She was in the hospital. But now, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to see her again. I mean, she just came out, so she's probably going to be the focus of this Segue quest. So I'm guessing we're going to see her again. Ugh, I still have this cough. It's awful. But anyway, now that we're here, I'm gonna do her trial so I can learn how to play her, because I don't know for sure, but we might be having to play as her at some point during this quest, and I'd like to know how to do it. So, Denia provides damage bonus for all resonators. Damage bonus for all resonators in the team. When in resonance mode Fusion Burst, Denia can inflict Fusion Burst more frequently and boost the damage dealt by a Fusion Burst team. When in resonance mode Tune Strain, Denia can inflict Tune Strain shifting, reset Tune Strain interfered duration, and rapidly increase the target's off-tune level and overall boost the damage output by a Tune Strain response team. When in Stagecraft form, attacking the target grants Void Particle. When in Breakdown form, consume Void Particle and convert it into Conformal Charge that charges up Final Act Breakdown form. Casting Resonance Liberation Stagecraft form grants Denia Entropy Shift Breakdown form, which increases her attack. Casting Resonance Liberation Breakdown form grants Denia Entropy Shift Stagecraft form, which continuously restores Void Particle. When in Entropy Shift states, gain Dark Cores over time, which unlock the Enhanced Resonance skill.
I'm not much of a fighter. Can I just slack off?
Here she is! Hi Ash Frost, how are you?
Behold, the colors of the stars. This moment only.
Here's our new girl. New girl. She's got bubbles. She's very cute and not at all traumatized. But yeah, I hope you're having a good day, Ash Frost. If I didn't say that already, I couldn't remember if I did. We've got her weapon here, which She looks very, like, Van Gogh, Starry Night. Very cool. Oh, nothing to see here. I'd say she probably has the coolest resonance chain screen so far. This is very neat. Yeah. I also remember she had this one idol animation that I wanted to see. Cause I heard it like during the live stream. I think one of her idol animations might have the Wilhelm scream play as a sound effect.
Better start running. Oh, you actually got away. Lucky for you.
Yeah. It does the Wilhelm scream. Nice. Such pretty bubbles. Oh, she leaves a little bubble when she does that? I wonder how long she can leave that for. So Denia is a secret sadist? I don't know. Yes, pretty bubbles and absolutely nothing else. Well, hi Toa. You have to head out, but you wanted to say hi? No problem. Thank you for dropping by. I'm happy to see you. I'm not sure what you have to go do, but I hope you have a good time doing it. You'll look for emotional support. Thank you. I appreciate it. No, you're happy to see me again? Oh, I've been outplayed. But yeah, as you can see, Denia has pretty bubble powers, and that's it. And that's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. Although I guess I haven't used her ultimate yet. Well, let's try and do that in battle, why don't we? Also, I want to see her intro skill.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, want to see her.
Enough.
Should we do her ultimate? Should we? Should we?
Please don't. Look at me. Vanish. Piece by piece.
This is normal, right?
Ashes to ashes. Gotcha.
Be just a normal girl. Just a normal girl who likes bubbles.
Please don't. Forgive me. Whirling up. Tired of running. Bit by bit.
Well, she fell.
Take a bite. Piece by piece.
Yeah, so she's got 2 forms.
Bit by bit.
Pretty neat. Pretty neat, I'd say.
Make it quick.
God, her voice actress does such a good job of like switching modes. I wanna do that again.
I'm not much of a fighter. Can I just slack off? Oh, please. Please don't.
Look at me.
Devour. Get lost. You're getting it. Radiance, no more.
You're not much of a fighter. Can you slack off? Is you as an anime character?
Surprise, surprise. Please don't.
Pity me.
She's got more details on her dress in this form. These kind of like dark flame details. Also, it's neat how her hands and her legs are kind of like starry. Kind of like not see-through isn't the right word, but like you would be that character that hates exhausting energy, but when you fight, you can beat ass afterwards and you just fall asleep standing up. Yeah, transparent might be it. It's pretty neat. Well, let's go check in on her. Because I think she might need help. Not long after the Stridergate incident, the Space Trek Collective informs you that Denia is awake and being kept in isolation. To learn the Fraxidus' next step and open new directions for future research, you head to the infirmary to negotiate with Denia. There, she offers you a deal. In exchange, you'll need to stay with her for her birthday. Think of Ellen Jo from Zenless Zone Zero or Shikamaru from Naruto. I don't know either of those. I've not seen Naruto. I've not played ZZZ. But I know what type of character you're talking about. We got a message from Segue. Feel like I missed the first... Yeah, okay. Denia, do you remember Denia? You met her at the new solar celebration. She was the one who got us those tickets. She's been in the infirmary since the last incident. They're saying she's still not in any condition to take visitors. If it's not too much trouble, could you check on her for me? I've been asking Nana for updates, but she tells me the same thing every time. I'm worried. Got it. appreciate you, senior. Aw, you. Alright. Off we go. To the infirmary. Or not the infirmary? That's not the infirmary. Why am I going there? Eh? Why am I here? Oh? A birdie?
She's right, little one. You might still have a way out. Because your suffering is nothing like hers. It cannot make you stronger,
Oh.
but neither will it last.
Ugh. Oh, I hated that.
Enough staring at the dead bird, Denia.
Why did you kill it?
What's worthless doesn't deserve to continue. See? That was mercy. Just hours ago, you accepted Aleph One's gift, the first in this world to do so. Now, tell me, how did it feel?
So this takes place after she bonded with Aleph One.
I felt nothing.
So, nothingness, the void, the dark, our good old friends. But why do you tremble, Denia? Everything begins in the void, and you, most of all, should find it cozy.
Why did you kill it?
Self-awareness. A lamentable flaw in the course of evolution.
Is self-awareness a flaw? Is that...
Now, look up, Denia. What do you see?
The void and the dark.
Good. Remember what you've seen. You will accept them, Denia. Become one with them. This is the world's first gift to you. At last.
In time, we will all meet again in eternal darkness.
No.
Vital signs indicate sustained recovery. Void matter activity remains within normal parameters. Target frequency has not yet returned to the Syntony level. Initiating secondary protocol. Can you hear my voice, Denia?
She's awake! Are you okay, Denia? I think your hair is clipping through the bed. Oh, a new message. Hi, Luke. This is Armand from the Space Trek Collective. Can you come by now? Denia is awake and being kept in isolation at the infirmary. We'd like to work with you on her case. Sure. Much appreciated. See you soon. Okay.
So, Denia, huh? You think she's alright?
No.
Denia. The Fraxidus made no move while she was unconscious. Have they really abandoned what they worked so hard to achieve? Or are they biding their time for something else?
Let's go see for ourselves.
Let's go find Denia.
Morning. No running here. Take it easy. Spectral analysis indicates you could just ask her for help.
Is Dr. Luke here?
Happy last week?
He's not here. Or maybe he's in the back. Is he in the back?
We will not agree to that condition.
No, he's not here.
Please relay
Crap.
this message, Madam President.
Unfortunate.
Full responsibility. Rover is here. Yes, I understand. Please rest assured. Sorry to pull you in on such short notice, Rover. I'm Arman. I sent the message. The situation's worse than we anticipated, so I'll keep it short.
How's Denia?
She's awake. But just as we feared, the Fractsidus did something to her. After waking up, her frequency deteriorated rapidly into systemic failure. According to Rebel College's
What?
estimates, she has 1 week, at best.
He's dying? What's gone wrong?
No idea. There's not enough time to even determine whether it's physiological or caused by the Threnodian. The new Federation is pressing charges over the Stridergate incident and the residual frequency on the dimmer planes. They want Denia handed over immediately. We didn't comply, of course. Denia was a Star Torch Academy student. Sending her there would turn her into a mere research subject, and cost us our only chance to reach the truth or contest the charges.
I see the picture. When you say contest the charges, are you suggesting Denia is the key to breaking this stalemate?
Exactly. First, her connection to the Voidborn Threnodian has enormous research value. Even with the Stridergate sealed, she could open new directions for void matter science. And based on Iris's review of our prior interactions, Denia likely knows the source of the Threnodian frequency on the dimmer planes. The reason why her condition is worsening, too. If she is willing to cooperate, we can resolve this before the new Fed forces our hand. We treat her, she helps with the report. It'll be a win-win, ideally.
Sounds like that didn't go very smoothly.
No, she's been resistant to any form of contact. This is where we need you, Rover. I'm sure you understand mental stability is a prerequisite for frequency control. You have prior contact with her, and your experience with Threnodians also makes you a safer anchor in the negotiation.
Negotiation.
Might be a viable opening. But until I figure out what the Fractsidus is planning and where they are now, I shouldn't commit to anything reckless.
I liked how he said
I'll
negotiation.
speak to her and make my judgment
Negotiation. Like when people say schedule.
Also, I want this meeting kept off the record. No files. Not even in Iris's archive.
Understood. Then I'll leave this in your hands. Her identity is only known to very few now, I can assure you.
Okay.
Whatever her reason was for saving me and Hiyuki back then, she still carried out the Fractsidus' plan. And the Grand Architect's next move is still unclear. Have to stay cautious.
Hello. Last time I saw you, you were a boss I had to fight.
Denia,
I just saw Segrika. That was crazy, Rover. I didn't think you'd actually, drive that thing off.
Hard to tell what her expressions are saying.
You're just gonna keep staring? Do you always come empty-handed when you visit patients?
Hi, Neo. Hope you're doing well.
Looks like she's free of the Thenodian's influence now. But that way of talking...
Hi, Neo. I hope you're doing well. We're finally checking in on Denia after we had to fight her as a boss last time. We were just informed that, did we ever save Music Lady? Yes, we did. She's fine now. Well, I mean, as fine as she can be. She's still not alive, but she's been not alive since we met her. And it doesn't seem to be holding her back. As for Denia here, we just learned that she's experiencing total frequency failure and has maybe a week to live at best. Unless we can do something about it. Are you aware of your condition right now? Yeah, she was a girl boss. A girl who was a boss.
I'm dying, right?
Yep. You're dying.
That person gave me a gift a long time ago. Said when the time comes, I'd finally get a nice sleep.
That person? A gift?
Who knows? But it's not hard to guess, is it? Just like a collar you put on cats and dogs, in case they get ideas. No. Cats and dogs might be too generous. At least they can still bite. I'm probably closer to a lab mouse now. So, Rover, did they send you to sweet talk a lab mouse?
Oh, you've got a long weekend ahead of you? Nice!
Denia, I'm here because I chose to be. We've been on opposite sides before, but...
There you go. Still all serious.
But I want to try trusting you.
Right. In that case, am I supposed to look more excited? Too bad, Rover. I can't trust you in the same way.
Why not? I'm trustworthy.
You saw me at my worst there. And you're still playing this game. You want answers. That's why you're here.
I won't deny it.
How honest. I don't hate that. If you really want answers, how about we make a deal?
What kind of deal?
Yes, a fair exchange. The collective can't get what they want from me. But you just might get what you want.
What's your condition?
Maybe you could stay with me for my birthday. This weekend. I'd like to have a good stroll in the academy again.
Your birthday's this weekend?
It could be, or not. Doesn't matter. What matters is you are there. I'm running out of time. Some things deserve a proper ending. With a good day.
I wonder if she's ever had a birthday.
An ending. What is she planning to do? But in her current state.
I'm doing okay. Still have that cough, but
What?
mostly
Doesn't feel
fine.
safe even with you around? Then put another collar on me. Or a bomb. What's one more, right?
And I'm always excited for more Woo-Ah stories, so I'm excited.
I'll see what I can do.
You mean that? But people at the academy, do they know?
Space Trek Collective never made your identity public. So for that day, you'll still be the Academy student Denia.
The cruise ship virus? But I haven't been on a cruise ship. And you're halfway done with Atma. Nice, nice. You're getting there. Also, hi Peach. Yeah, I changed my profile pic on Twitch. It was some art I got a while ago that I thought was really pretty. I'm really happy with how it came out. I hope you're doing well today too, Peach.
Always the busybody. Fine. Then it's a deal, right? Relax. I'll cooperate with their research for the next few days. Just don't get your hopes up. The Grand Architect wouldn't be sloppy enough to leave me unhandled.
Today has been I'm sorry. But you hope my day was as sweet as I am? Oh, thank you. It wasn't too bad. I had to do Savage rating today. We cleared the final boss of the tier last week. So this week on Wednesday, we were supposed to do a re-clear, but we ended up not making it, so we had to go again today. But I'm glad we did it again today. 'Cause that means we don't have to meet again on Monday. And yeah, I've still got a bit of a cough, but I'm I'm soldiering on. I think it's just allergies or something.
Anyway, no point worrying about it now. I'll see you this weekend, Rover. Rover? Something still bothering you?
What do you know about the Grand Architect?
I've never seen her true face. Wouldn't be surprised if the real one's already dead. You care about that, do you? I'll tell you more once you've kept your side of the deal. Rover? Something still bothering you?
Do you miss life at the Academy?
Miss my life at the Academy. What made you think that?
You keep staring out the window. That's where the dorms are.
When you put it that way, maybe I do. The president once said that everyone ends up missing their school days when they grow up. I guess that really was my golden age. Rover? Something still bothering you?
Why did the Grand Architect leave you there?
Trash gets dumped, you know? And those little tricks of mine, she probably noticed long ago. Or maybe she simply decided it was better if I died here. Because you always try to save everyone? Even someone like me? That kind of stubbornness must have gotten to her. Rover? Something still bothering you?
Girl peaked in high school.
See you this weekend, Rover.
Hello.
Rover, how did it go? Is she willing to cooperate?
Kind of. She wants to have a birthday party.
A birthday? At the academy? I see. That is an unexpected request. But if that's the key to cooperation, the collective will treat it as a special case.
She said she wants a proper ending for some things. But I don't know her true intent yet. We'd better be careful.
Yeah, a proper ending could mean a lot of things.
We'll initiate a full risk assessment immediately and draft a comprehensive operational and contingency plan. Thank you. Would you be available in the afternoons of this weekend? She asked for you specifically.
No problem. Yeah, how nice is it? It kind of is like Make-A-Wish. I mean, she is terminally ill. Girl's got a week at most. Again, unless we can do something, which maybe we will. I'm just thinking about it. It's like, either we could go, you know, the typical route and figure out a way to stop her frequency loss. Or we might just get... They could go a different direction and we might just get our first actually killed off playable character. It could happen. I don't know. No problem.
Much appreciated. We'll ensure that all procedures and contingency measures are fully in place.
Yeah, she just released.
I'll send you the finalized plan before then. Let's stay in touch on Waves line.
Wait for 2 days. Okay. She just came out yesterday. Oh. Luke, the approvals are through. Everything is set. You can pick up Denia at the station. To the station!
Good to see you again.
Why do we have to pay for the food we develop?
So you bands are here a rough assignment.
What's the quickest way up there from here? Oh, yeah, there is a teleport thing right there, isn't there? You think it would be funny to offer when she just released? Or it would be... I feel like it wouldn't be... I feel like it would be sad. Oh, we're wearing our fancy clothes. for the birthday party.
You're here, Rover. The procedure and contact list have been sent to your terminal. All steps and contingency measures are included.
We're all dressed up. Denia's birthday schedule. Operational procedure and approved contact list for the escorted outing of a specially confined resonator Denia. Classification restricted. So it's Operation Birthday. 1. Basis for approval. Pursuant to the Lahai-Roi Void Matter Protection and Safety Regulations, the following joint review by the Department of Void Matters and Academy President Lucilla, approval is hereby granted for the specially confined resonator Denia to conduct escorted activities within the limited areas. 2. Operational procedure. Project lead, Dr. Armand. On-site lead, Luke. Security configuration. Luke shall accompany the subject throughout the operation. Special response force personnel are to remain on standby. The confined resonator Denia shall wear a resonance suppression device, which is linked to the iris system. Activation authority for the device is delegated to Luke. The on-site lead may, at any time, issue an activation command to the iris system. Phase 1. Departure. The subject, Denia, shall be transferred into the custody of the on-site lead at the Star Torch Academy station. Phase 2. Central elevator. The subject shall proceed via the central elevator to level 1 of Star Torch Academy. Meetings with declared contacts are permitted within this area. Phase 3. Recreational Garden Zone activity. Activity within the Recreational Garden Zone is permitted. The on-site lead shall regulate and restrict the subject's contact with secondary contacts. Phase 4. Residential Zone access. Visits to the communications and commercial zones are permitted. Window browsing only. No purchases are allowed. Contact with the secondary contacts remains at the on-site lead's discretion. Phase 5. Archive access. Entry into the archive is permitted for document review or meetings with declared contacts. Personnel allocation and access control for this area have been prearranged. Phase 6. Return. The subject shall be escorted by Luke back to the Star Torch Academy station and transported via designated train to the Space Trek Collective for reconfinement. Additional notes. Contact duration with secondary contacts must be strictly limited. The subject is prohibited from any unplanned food intake during the operation. 3. Security contingency measures. Venue and personnel control. Operational areas and personal movement shall be subject to access control to minimize contact with non-essential individuals. Void matter contamination control. If abnormal frequency fluctuation or void matter activity exceeding threshold levels is detected, an immediate alert shall be triggered, and an emergency suppression authorization procedure shall begin. Unexpected contact management. The Special Response Force shall enforce access restrictions. In the event of unplanned approaches, the on-site lead, Luke, shall make the initial judgment, with the Special Response Force personnel remaining on standby. A lot of rules for a dying girl? Well, she is extremely dangerous. Potentially. Emergency protocol. The on-site lead may issue an activation command via terminal or voice to the iris system to activate the suppression device. Upon activation, the Special Response Force shall execute the retrieval of the subject. In addition, the on-site lead is authorized to take necessary action at his discretion in response to emergent situations. 4. Appendix. Approved contact list. For contact, Luke, on-site lead. Primary contacts. Sigrika, declared contact. Hiyuki, Special Response Force lead. Natasha, declared contact. Or Nastasha, declared contact. Secondary contacts. Isaiah, Academy Station. Bonlu, approved department activity in the Academy Square area. Elska, approved department activity in the Academy Square area. Munson, approved department activity in the Academy Square area. And Cosmo, Academy Square. Well, this might be the most intense birthday schedule I've ever seen. quite an itinerary here. Except it didn't really say much about actual activities.
Very detailed. I see a resonance suppression device and declared contact entries. Everyone's agreed on those.
Yes. At Denia's request, we used her terminal to schedule the meetings under a recovery discharge.
Schedule!
notice. She'll be approaching them today as a student. The suppression device was her idea. A guarantee of cooperation. She said it would make things fair, even though she doesn't really need it in her current state. Here, take this. If she starts feeling unwell,
I don't think
have her
she...
use it.
I think she just kicked a can that was already there.
So you found a way to relieve her frequency failure?
No, these are only tranquilizers. We've adjusted the dosage for this operation. As for a treatment plan, we'll try and work out a revised version as soon as possible.
No wonder Denia behaved that way last time. She'd already seen this coming.
Armand looks like your type. You want to put him on a collar and a leash? Who knows, maybe he'd let you. What's the bottleneck?
The diagnosis from Rebel College shows that the problem doesn't lie with her resonance ability, but a failure in her self-regulation mechanism. We're still validating several hypotheses regarding the symptoms. Hopefully, we'll have answers soon.
This is looking grimmer than I thought. Still, if it's related to Thermodian frequencies, the Black Shores might have better solutions.
Don't concern yourself with the research. For now, we'll need you to focus on today's operation. Please contact us if anything arises.
Oh, you gave your wool a Fantasia makeover? Nice.
Are we good to go?
Yes. Hope you both have a pleasant day.
Jilalala, but you made him look softer and more anxious. Okay.
You promised me a birthday, remember? Why the serious face?
I have to keep the operation under control.
Even so, you can't walk around with that face. People will notice something's off. Come on, try it like me. Loosen your mouth, relax your eyes.
Is she teaching me how to smile?
There. See? You look nicer when you smile.
I can do that. But remember your situation. Don't...
Yeah, I know.
He probably doesn't want to be reminded of it. Oh.
Finally, they let me out for a walk. Feels kind of nice being a student, doesn't it, Rover? Funny. You'd think there'd be more people here on a weekend. Don't tell me. They heard I was coming and decided to hide.
Hi, Wesley. Hope you're having a good day today.
Oh, that's a yes then. You could at least say something nice.
Campus security is still our responsibility.
That kills the mood.
Yeah, hard to feel very birthday celebrity when they have to have like a specially enclosed area.
This way leads to the garden zone, right?
Yes. This is where you're supposed to meet Sagrika.
Oh, Sagrika. When was the last time we went shopping together? If the elevator breaks, do we get stuck here?
I can cut it open.
Rover really said no, none of that
The
fanfic
elevator was fast.
stuff.
Let's go, Denia.
This feels like walking into an exam. You'll have my back when she starts asking questions, right?
Yeah, what are we gonna tell Segrika about all this? Poor Segrika as well. Since two of her best friends were Praxidus moles. What's with that look?
Hey, Rover. Wanna swing by the arcade first?
Oh, you're chickening out now?
Are you trying to avoid Segrika?
Oh, so you saw.
This is your own request. Give me a reason to cancel it.
The reason is, I'm not feeling so great. Maybe we should just... Senior! Denia! Wow. Hi, Siki. Did I keep you waiting?
That was that was a nice effect.
I just got here too. Why are you with Denia today, Senior?
It's her birthday. The doctor asked her to ask me to keep her company. That's it. That's technically the truth.
Oh, I see. I heard Denia's been in the ward for quite a few days. Every time I went to the infirmary, Dr. Luke said you still needed some rest. So, are you feeling better now?
Oh, I was better a while ago. Guess it's just bad sleep. I mean, a ward's never as comfy as your own room.
Bad sleep? Have you been having nightmares again? I heard what happened last time really affected a lot of people. You don't think it's because of the void matter contamination, right?
Of course not. I just pretended to be sick for a bit longer, so I don't have to get back to class so soon. Relax. Having Rover watch over me is plenty. Come on, Siggy. Didn't you want to go photograph the white bird in the garden? It'll be off duty if you don't hurry.
Okay then. Make sure you catch up with us later on, Senior. Did you know, Nia? The photography fan club is planning to apply for a studio.
They have budget for that? Was it the prize they won from the campus event?
She's holding her arm.
They won't stop talking about how much they owe you.
What's that about, huh? Why you sticking your tongue out at me? Cause you're
Running more than usual today. Are you sure it's not some kind of after effect?
No way! I've just been inside too long. Got a little sensitive to sunlight.
No. You can't stay shut in all the time. Little sunlight is good for you.
Oh, too bright.
And Denia wants to be a basement dweller. If anybody else has played Kingdom Hearts, This music is reminding me of Twilight Town. I always really liked the music in Twilight Town. Yeah, surely you've heard me mention that before. Is it dancing? Aw, cutie.
Look! The photography fan club's here. Wanna go say hi?
I'll pass. A bunch of camera-obsessed weirdos. Their prize money has nothing to do with me anyway.
Kingdom Hearts fans are never normal about liking Kingdom Hearts.
They would have shut down by now.
Well, I do like it a lot. Although I still haven't played the third game. I still haven't gotten around to it. It's been so long at this point. I just keep having other things to do. Prize money?
It was for an Academy promo thing. The theme was Star Torch, Moments of Happiness. Why?
You helped a friend hunt for a Kingdom Hearts pin while you were at Disney? Nice. Like a specific one, or just, like, anyone? So you're a pro? They're rare and random there? I see.
I was the model, actually. Someone came to me and said they'd buy me a luxury buffet if I agreed to pose for a couple of photos while eating. For a moment, I genuinely believed they were being generous. I even skipped a meal on purpose. Turned out their luxury buffet was the cafeteria.
Yeah, that would suck.
Came out beautifully. They even made it to the Fuel's A Seal-Proof Guide to Enrollment.
It's just marketing for freshmen. You smile no matter what you're eating. That's what being a model feels like, I suppose. Besides, you know I never really liked taking photos.
Yeah, you're right. The only time we took a group photo was when Nivora insisted.
Nivora. Yeah.
Huh. Speaking of Nivora, I wonder how she's doing now.
Yeah.
Segue? Let's take another photo together.
Really? That's a first for you.
Come on, Rover. You too. And can I borrow your camera?
So this is what it's about?
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Cheese!
Aw.
I'll save the photo on Rover's terminal for now. We can print it someday.
Yeah, someday.
Look! In the photo! It's the white bird! It flew that way!
Oh, it's Hiyuki's white bird.
An unidentified rare species. The fabled pure white bird.
Oh, Sagrika, that's not a
3 years
bird.
Since we first saw it, and we still haven't gotten a close Yes, look.
It's a familiar Sigrika.
Calm down. For all we know, it could just be someone's resonance ability.
As if. You and your dry humor, Nia.
No, she's right, Sigrika.
We've got the mind-bending herder, the eccentric traffic illuminator, the ghost girl.
I'm pretty sure it flew this way. Where did it go?
Why don't we split up? You head that way, Siggy. Rover and I will check this way.
Okay. Ping me on the terminal if you find anything.
We've got the mind-bending herder,
Okay.
eccentric traffic illuminator.
Hey, can you imagine her face if we told her the white bird is just Hiyuki's ability?
You noticed it too.
So it really is her. That kind of cold frequency is hard to forget. Will she be watching us like this the whole time today?
Hiyuki is just doing her job. And she's kinder than she looks.
I know. She sometimes reminds me of you. But unfortunately, that's my least favorite kind of person.
Why? Also rude. Did you just call me your least favorite kind of person?
What? Are you saying you care about my opinion, Rover? Sorry. Being straightforward doesn't do it for me. Okay. I'll stop. I wonder how Sigrika's getting on. Let's go find her. She headed this way, right? Where did she go?
Oh. Senior, I lost track of you guys. I'm at the communication area right now. Got it. Hello again.
You can't find it either? Maybe not today then.
Seriously, Siggy. If you went into biology, you'd be a legend by now.
I just want to confirm a new species before I graduate. And you really don't come out enough, Denia. A little more activity would be good for you.
Please, give me a break. I'm not exactly built for running or fighting like you are.
Since when are you bad at fighting?
Yeah, you're a whole ass weekly boss, girl.
Didn't you say you wanted to call home? The booth looks empty right now.
Oh, it is. That's rare. There's usually a line here.
Go on, before they start worrying. I've got some family matters to handle too, using Rover's terminal.
Okay then. See you in a bit.
Why do I get the feeling that if there wasn't a stipulation in the rules for this outing that no purchases were allowed to be made, that she would try to drain me of my wallet?
I know what you're worried about. I remember everything from back then. Why would I ever contact those people?
Then who are you calling?
This'll do. I'll just open the comm, and you can wait here with me for a while.
You've been doing this all along?
Yeah. It was all made up. To keep her happy. But I didn't realize how much effort it takes to keep a simple lie going.
This will only complicate things.
But I can't be honest with her, can I? She's all cheerful on the outside, but she bears more than enough worries for her size. As her friend, that's the least I can do. And besides, having a sweet, trusting friend like her around is a great cover, isn't it?
That's self-deluding.
Oh, I thought you'd put it more gently. All right. Looks like she's finished her call. Let's head over.
Perfect timing. We should go check out the new desserts.
Oh, this part. Finally.
What made you want to buy cake today, Denia?
You'll find out soon enough.
What?
Today's new desserts include frostwort dumpling, fern spore kelp biscuit, pine needle lichen roll, and, on special, jarred fish muffin.
Those names sound intense.
Yeah.
Do you think you could assemble them into a cake?
The way that was done made it feel like a scene from like an anime.
Taste aside, the operational procedure was very clear about food intake. I should check with Armand.
Yeah, I remembered that. Patients need to be careful about food safety. The cake didn't look half bad, but the jarred fish muffin looked questionable.
I'm just going through the motions. She can eat it for me.
Sparkle.
I happen to know a team that specializes in desserts. We could order a cake from them if you want.
Wait, I do? Wait.
What kind of style are you thinking of?
Oh, really? Then can I add rainbow bean pop rocks? And creeping torch pine nuts. Oh, and some fruit crackle too?
That's a Greeka face.
You can't put pop rocks on a cake. You need to start with a base flavor.
Okay. Let me think. Let's get an orange cake. I promised Segrika we'd celebrate together. She likes oranges.
Sounds awful.
But make sure you add everything I mentioned earlier, okay?
I'm not an orange type of guy. Denia needs a birthday cake, but I don't think the one sold at the academy will work. Even the vendors won't touch those. Don't buy them. We'll take care of the cake. Ingredients and preparation will need to be vetted. Did she specify what kind of cake she wants? Hi, Yue! How are you? I hope you're having a good day today. And I just don't like orange, okay? I don't like the taste. She wants an orange cake. Copy. There are some additional requirements. Your day's been good? Nice. Glad to hear it. I'm doing some more Wuthering Waves main story, so I'm excited. Right now we're helping Denia celebrate her birthday. She has at most a week left to live. But she said if we did this, then she would give us some information. You remember I said I really liked the scenery in this game? Yeah, and I really like the story too. I think it's really well done. Like the cutscene that just happened had some really funny like animation things. They do like a really good job with their cutscenes in this game. Understood. We'll make it happen. Expect completion this evening. You just play Genshin right now? Haven't tried out Wu yet? Oh, I see.
Have you decided yet? What's it going to be, Denia?
Keeping it a secret for now.
The cake will be ready by tonight.
Tonight.
Tonight might not work for me. I promised Professor Mornier I'd help out at the reactor drive today.
Oh.
Well, that's a shame, Segue. I was hoping to share the birthday cake with you, but I guess you'll just have to make do with the leftovers.
Birthday cake? Wait, today's your birthday? So that's why Rover is...
It might be her birthday. I don't think she's ever celebrated her birthday before, so I think she just picked this weekend because she could. Denia wanted to surprise you.
Then I'll leave Professor Mornier a message.
It's all right, Segue. I'm sure you've got something really important to do with Professor Mornier.
Well, asking for a day off once in a while wouldn't.
Eh?
Nope. No running away from it.
Cheek pinch.
How can you become the kind of person you look up to if you run away from something like this?
But aren't you the one who's been telling me it's okay to run away this whole time, Denia?
It was just to make you feel better. I say it to everyone.
No, you're acting super weird today. All of a sudden you asked me to come out, had me take pictures with you, revealed it's your birthday, and told me not to run away. It's not like you at all.
Segue,
Are you hiding something from me?
Just tell her.
Couldn't you be a little less perceptive at a time like this, Segrika?
If you want me to keep playing dumb, I can do that, and I'll leave it there, as usual. But there's only one thing I want to make sure. Will you still be celebrating your birthday this time next year?
Oh no.
I will.
Then next year, we'll celebrate your birthday together. Promise?
Promise.
How about we make a cake together when the time comes?
I thought you said there's only one thing you wanted to make sure of.
Denia still has some checkups to do tonight. Maybe after she's fully recovered in a few days.
You sound just like Dr. Harrison, Senior. It's fine. We've made a promise. Right. Off I go to sort out some files.
Oh. Oh no. She picked up on it. Ugh. She knows what's happening.
You go get those files, Segrika.
Happy birthday, Denia.
Oh boy.
That was tough. I'm never good at this with her around. Well, that made things really awkward at the end. If you'd just listened to me and moved on.
Segrika really cares about you. I think you should... I feel like you should be honest with her, but also I feel like the moment's passed.
Oh, sneaky you. Being so nice and kind all of a sudden.
What do you mean all of a sudden? Huh?
To be honest, I'm really impressed hearing those words from you. I suppose you must have gone through plenty of farewells, haven't you? Strong, caring. Keep it up and I might actually fall for you.
That's not necessary. I've already got Dr. Luke.
Alright, break time's over. I almost died of boredom being stuck in the sickbed these past few days. How about you and I go play some video games, Rover?
The life insurance, though? Does she have any life insurance money, though? I feel like the Praxidus wouldn't have set her up with an insurance package. Nothing that could leave a paper trail, probably.
Look at all those games. What do you have in mind? I was thinking Lahai-Roi blocks.
Chow. Is that what, or is it Cat Chow? Is that a game?
Wait, really? I even gave you the hint. Don't tell me. You're the type who during a date wants to watch separate movies and just meet up afterward.
Playing Lahai-Roi blocks with you brings back bad memories.
Yeah, you almost killed me that way.
You have such a good memory. All right, let's start with your game.
Okay, I think it was Cat Chow. Oh, it's this one. I didn't remember the name. Oh, Sagrika's there too.
Wait, that character you're using, is that me? That feels a bit odd. And is that Sagrika next to you? Oh, there's a cake coming down.
Keep the joystick steady.
Is Sagrika moving faster than I am? Here, let me give it a go.
All yours.
Yeah. Wait, what's that? I'm not doing all this. Did Denia take over? Is that what's happening?
And I'm dead. I guess Sagrika and I don't make much of a tag team. Shame.
You know what they say. Get good.
I haven't figured out these new games yet. Let's just go play Lahai-Roi Blocks, Rover. How about we compete for high scores? I've been really good at it since I was a child, you know.
Is this why you threw blocks at me?
Still holding grudges, are we? Or is this your way to get my attention?
Ugh.
I didn't know you were this good. Well, anyway, I was wondering, how did you and Segue get acquainted, Rover?
We met during the New Solar Celebration.
Ah, I heard Segue mention you were a great help. Any stories you mind sharing?
You know what happened. Weren't you the ones behind it all?
That wasn't my plan at all.
I have to practice this when I'm a famous streamer and some sick kid wants to visit, wants to meet me?
Right?
I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
I wanted to treat her to some cake, and then get it off my chest when the time is right.
You mean the birthday, the goodbye, or you've been lying to her the whole time?
All of it, I guess. I actually hoped she'd be angry.
You want her to be mad at you? Why?
That way, by the time she realizes I'm gone, she won't feel as upset. Knowing your ex-friend died is better than losing an actual friend. Right?
Not necessarily. You might start wondering if things would be different. Yeah, she won't see it that way. Girls dampening the mood of Tetris. She's dying. I think she's allowed to.
That is why I hate people like you. Keeping all the burdens on yourself when you know you can ignore them. The exact way of life I loathe.
But you still encouraged her.
Oh, sneaky you. Beating my score while I was distracted talking.
It was you who used this trick first.
Messing up little things like this every now and then can actually make you more likable, okay? Anyway, it's getting late. We should keep moving. The archive is usually my favorite place for pastime. I'd like another visit.
To the archive, then. Oh, oops. Alright, what are we gonna do here? Oh wait, I remember her now.
Denia! I heard from Armand that you've been hospitalized in the infirmary for the last few days. How are you feeling?
She was Sigrika and Denia's other friend that got caught up in the dark side incident.
I'm fine. There's nothing to worry about.
Well, you look paler than you were before. A patient should get plenty of rest. And this is... Oh, wait! You must be Rover, right? I'm surprised to see Denia with you. She didn't cause you any trouble, did she?
No, not at all. It's her birthday today, and the infirmary asked me to take her out for some fresh air.
Did they now? That makes it sound even more suspicious.
Have you known each other long?
Sure, she wasn't hard to miss. Taking naps here in her first week of school. When she heard I needed data on the Void Storm at the time, she just rushed out of campus with that sketchy bubble of hers. What were you thinking, really?
That was ages ago. Can we please move on?
Well, I feel I should pass it on to as many people as possible before I graduate. And you? Try not to be the hero all the time. Just learn to lean on the people around you more often.
Graduate?
Here, this is for you. I never got the chance to give it to you. You were always nagging me about that Roy and Fairy Tales collection. I had a friend print it in color.
Wait, her
I
hand.
had no idea it's your birthday today. So, consider it a birthday gift from me, Denia.
Nastasha, your hands.
Just a minor issue from that incident earlier. Don't worry, Dr. Herson said I'll barely notice it in a few years.
It's from that void matter contamination. But if it can heal, as you said, then there's really no need for you to leave, right? With all those advanced techs of the Space Trek Collective.
Well, that's exactly
Hi there,
why I deemed
Anya
it's no longer
Forger
safe
Waku
for me
Waku.
to stay here.
Thanks for coming.
Something about Lahai-Roi's environment makes the contamination even worse for the nervous system.
But...
Who would have thought my own thesis would set me up for early retirement?
But you once said your dream is to...
unveil the secrets of void matter particles for all mankind? I recall saying something like that, yeah. But listen, Denia, dreams are sometimes just...
No, that's not it. Even someone like me can tell. Everyone here. Everyone here signed the agreement. If they choose to leave Lahai-Roi, that means...
Wait, what does it mean?
calling it quits. Not even close. Who knows, maybe I'll come back from the new Federation in a couple of years. It's too bad you'd have already graduated by then.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant. You've always been a great student, Nastasha. It shouldn't have ended like this.
Calm down, Denia.
Everything that's happened. It's all my fault.
What's with you today? How is this your fault?
I'm sorry, Nastasha. Denia's not fully recovered yet. You'll have to excuse us.
I see. Keep your eyes on the road. She seems a little off today. Oh, and happy birthday, Denia.
You okay, Denia? Your frequency is very unstable now. You should take your meds. Come with me. Feeling better? Based on the frequency shown during her complications, things are worse than what Armand said. At this rate, she won't even last a week. Is this why she chose today?
Oh. Did I try to comfort her?
Nastasha's got talent. The collective won't give up on her.
Okay, I think I'll try all the options.
You're right. I've been lying to myself all along. I'm sorry. I lied to you. It's actually not my birthday today.
Yeah, I know. I picked up on that. Why use this as your excuse?
That's because a birthday is supposed to be proof that you were born. That's what they always say, right? Everyone has a birthday. Segrika has one, so does Nastasha. Even those tarred E units manufactured in factories have their own birthdays. But I don't. The Fraxidus has no record of my birth. Nothing to prove my identity.
Yeah, like I said before, probably nothing that would leave a paper trail.
There's only this image burrowed inside my head, playing over and over again in my dreams. In it, I would always step into the same lake. A woman sways her arms in the wind, crying. She stares from afar, calling out to me. Denia. Denia. Das wie Denia. So if I truly had a name and a birthday, maybe I could then die as a real person. No?
What makes you think so?
Because I'm running out of time. I'm out of time for so many things. But I can at least try to die with a little dignity, right? I should get to act like a real person. Face what I've done. Say a real goodbye. And then just end it the right way. What a shame. I even picked a good day to do it. But I never practiced how to properly say goodbye to them. Lying is the only thing I'm good at.
Is this the ending you're happy with?
Of course not. But at least I was able to see their goofy smiles as I had them completely fooled, just like before. Something to die happy about, I guess.
But you're crying.
It's just a reaction. That's all. The idea that everything will just vanish. That it'll all go back to the void. It makes me cry. Instantly. Just like years ago. When I touched it for the first time.
Even after you die, tomorrow, the sun still
Yeah,
rises.
I don't think she was very good at lying
Of
either.
course I know that. It's not like I think the world will change once I die.
It will change.
Segrika and Nastasha's lives will change. They'll lose an important friend. No matter how they ultimately break from the shadows, what is lost forever.
Reminds you of when a male manipulator was crying to your friend about failing college. They said, the only thing I'm good at is Smash, and they weren't good at Smash. Ever thought about continuing your life?
Do I deserve to?
That's not for me to judge. But in Renacida, I've met people just like you.
Avidius,
Lives
Mia.
forced upon them. Happiness was always fleeting, leaving only pain and fear that never dissipate. Yet even so, they fought for those brief, gifted moments of happiness till the very end.
Yeah. Poor Mia and Avidius.
You once joked how the great Rover is a savior. But in Renacida, I failed to save them.
But it sounds like they made their own choices.
True. Just like when you tried to drive me away. You also made what you thought was the best choice. You all hoped for more people to survive. And so did I. So, if the boundaries between humans and creations are already obscure, what is it that determines who we are?
I don't know.
It's the heart, Denia. What you are isn't defined by where you're from, but by your heart.
Huh?
The heart.
Willing to trust me?
This right here. A gift from the Grand Architect. The page buried within my frequency is here.
Wait, what was that?
Could this be Leviathan?
Do find your way home more often.
Leviathan?
Just as I thought. You can really work wonders, Rover.
Denia?
You are literally my least favorite type of person.
Now, can you tell me why you loathe me?
Where do I start?
That's never a good answer to that question.
Rover, we've detected a severe frequency fluctuation. Is everything all right?
Everything's fine. We'll be back soon.
Very well. I'll see you soon.
Sounds like Professor Armand is getting a bit impatient. We should head back.
What about your answer?
No need to get ahead of yourself now. You're not quite there yet. I'm keeping it a secret for now. Plus, we still haven't fulfilled our agreement yet. Can't let the cake go to waste. Would you want to come out with me again after tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
Well, that makes things trickier. I still have things I have to do, after all. If only today could be a bit longer. However, did it ever cross your mind that my being alive and staying here might be an even bigger problem?
If you feel you don't belong here, then someday in the future, would you be willing to...
Stop right there. It was just a joke. I don't want to put you in a tough spot. Easy. Today is my birthday. I won't be going anywhere.
Yeah, okay.
At least to you. This will be my last lie.
This has been really sad. I'm really wondering how they're gonna handle this, because I feel like there are definitely I feel like the story could go either way. I know with a lot of these types of games, like a lot of people feel like, you know, player characters are kind of protected. They get plot armor. But sometimes they're not. Sometimes they die. I don't know. Is she gonna make it out of this?
Nana is conducting a thorough checkup on Denia. I imagine this must have been a very long day for you, Rover. Her conditions have greatly improved since this morning. As for the frequency fluctuation earlier, did something happen?
About that.
I'm still not sure I understand the book page thing.
Residual energy of the Threnodian from Renacita. Could there be some form of interaction between the Threnodians? Is the Fraxidus actually manipulating her and suppressing her abilities through such means? Oh, it's no wonder we couldn't find the source of the symptoms. Fortunately, you were here to assist, Rover.
What will happen to Denia after tomorrow?
It'll be the same as the past few days. Although she won't be sent to the new Federation, she'll still be kept under containment and assist with our research. I know what you're thinking, Rover. I've been monitoring your itinerary and field reports all day. But even if everyone recognizes her as a victim, the Space Trek Collective's work and responsibilities will not change for her. We don't have better solutions now. This is the fact.
What about her birthday cake?
We haven't had a chance to get it yet. It's still with Zahira. You can only get that specific fruit crackle she requested from Zahira. But since she hopes you can accompany her on her birthday, I believe you should be the one to personally bring her the cake. We'll be waiting for you here.
Okay.
The Royal do not tame the exoskeleton.
Oh, I'll just teleport there. Oops, sorry. Hi, Zahira.
Are you here to pick up the birthday cake? One moment, please.
Denia. She said she had to take care of something. But what, exactly? Does it have something to do with the Thenodian's frequency the Deemer planes?
Is she gonna vanish while we're gone?
If the Space Trek Collective finding Denia was part of the Grand Architect's plan, then what about removing that page from her? Or maybe...
Yeah, I definitely think everything so far is
Denia's shoes.
as the Grand Architect wanted. And they said that
Today is my birthday. I won't be going anywhere.
the Grand Architect said they still had use for her. You see the time shown by the terminal. 15 after midnight? It's past Denia's birthday.
Here it is. I know it's a bit late, but I believe it's more than enough to convey your heart.
Rover, Denia has left the academy and is heading towards the Deemer planes.
Yeah, I knew it. How did she leave?
With her forte, we've detected residual void matter particles at the platform. Professor Armand was trapped inside a bubble. Luckily, no broken bones. She hasn't removed her resonance suppression device and tracker yet. Should we initiate the emergency protocol?
No. Give me her location.
Understood. Coordinates sent. Good luck, Rover.
Oh, Hiyuki. I thought you'd stop her.
I tried. But with her condition now, she would die if I tried any harder.
That doesn't sound like you.
Trees will grow tall, and leaves will turn green, Rover. That child simply made a grown-up decision.
Switching to Denia's perspective.
The Soul Vein Heartwood. Spectacular. No matter how many times I see it.
What are you up
This is
to?
my last visit.
What's her deal?
Just as I thought. The void matter here is going on a rampage. I must get to the bedroom quickly.
The quest objective is return home.
Leaving just a few words inside that page. Do find your way home more often. I knew it.
Oh.
Sorry, Rover. But just like in the fairy tale, the magic wears off past midnight. At least this time I wasn't lying. Right?
So that's what that meant. It said, find your way home more often. So now she's going home.
My body feels so light.
Why does the Grand Architect want her to go home, though?
Back to this place. Once more.
This place does not look like a very good home. There's something over this way, too? Oh. The lights are flicking on as I walk by. Is it just a dead end? Or maybe I'll have reason to come over here later?
Is the elevator locked? Could it be? Let's try to go around from the other side.
Ah! You! You!
Denia.
Wait, they're robots?
Where did you come from? And aren't you annoying to look at?
Robots of Nivora? This sure is some dedication to screwing with people. Or are they mannequins?
Denia, I told you a long time ago, didn't I?
What was that?
Ugh. Wait, is this like a survival horror type thing? Nivora doll, a special monster left behind in the Void Thirst Cradle. It seems to have no physical form and cannot be attacked or destroyed. It will relentlessly pursue intruders and drag them into the void, but remains completely still while being observed. Oh. When you see the void matter contamination effect at the edge of the screen, she's getting close. Press the button to turn around quickly at such moments.
The world is a cliff, and civilization
Oh, the
is
ice.
with carriages of different times.
My attacks don't do anything. Does it not have a physical form? I see. As long as I keep my eyes on it, it'll behave.
Oh, this is creepy. Oh! What the fuck?
Denia, I told you. A kid can't fight against this world wielding a candy bar.
Okay, wow.
Denia, I told you a long time ago, didn't I?
What was that?
The world is a cliff, and civilization a train with carriages of different times.
My attacks don't do anything.
This is gonna be tricky, isn't it?
Physical form? I see. As long as I keep my eyes on it, it'll behave.
Don't you dare. This explains why I have very limited stamina right now. Uh-oh, more of them. A lot more of them.
The moment it falls into the abyss, everything will also fall, one after the other.
Locked. But there should still be an emergency key.
Eh? Ah! Oh! Oh! Oof.
First, people abandon their morality, then emotions, and finally, faith.
Oh. Creepy, 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 creepy. Do not. Don't come near me. Oh god. This is not easy. Cause like I want to look where I'm going, but as soon as I look away from her, she'll come after me. More of them now? Oh god, I don't know how I'm gonna find my way out of this one. Because if I move past those two...
In the end, all that's left is an empty shell. The ruins.
What a pestering ghost.
God, the sounds they make are horrible. When did this become a horror game? Like, 5 minutes ago.
You've been there before. You know how it feels.
Are they still gonna be coming after me?
You reach out, yet you fail. Even to grab something to end your life.
Oh yeah, they're coming.
Calm down. Stop shaking, Denia. I should be able to go around from the other side.
Oh, there's one coming from that way too. There's more of them. If I go in a loop, will that work? Oh, they're coming. They're coming. They're coming. Oh.
There is where you will finally sink and rest.
Okay. Straight through it.
Do I just have to run? The raids convinced you to try Final Fantasy XI since it's on sale? I hope you like it. Okay, just go! Run like hell! Hi, Red Vaporeon! How are you? Wuthering Waves suddenly became a survival horror game.
Lives rise and fall.
Oh my god, we're not done!
But agony. Agony is the name that never dies.
So what?
Okay. Oh my god, there was one up here too?
Wait. Again?
Hey, bye! Bye! Hey girl, hey!
Let them say, I walked with the crib of the void.
In your dreams. Come on. I am not hiding from you again.
A little boss fight time? Okay.
Do not breathe. Lend me your hand. Stay.
Ah.
Please, don't. Pity me. Piece by piece. Again. Ashes to ashes. Hi. Oh, please. Lend me your hand. Happy forever. I got it.
Ah! Hey, let go!
Need to focus. Please don't. Look at me. Don't.
Okay.
Again?
Return home. Oh, are there actually items over here? Well, I guess we are still on the map. Surprisingly, this is still... Surprisingly, this is still the overworld. Well, this at least looks a little cozier.
This experimental terminal is getting on my nerves. I still feel the abnormal neural reflexes, even after an injection lately.
Oh, really? Sounds like you can properly feel pain now. Remember this feeling, Denia. Pain compels us to live.
To hell with that feeling. That bastard tried to fool me with saline as a painkiller.
Literal salt in the wounds. Is this her bed? There are straps on it.
You're awake. I prepared a present for you, Denia. I put it in your heart.
What's a present?
A present is a commodity without a fixed price. You'll be a nice little rule follower with it.
Rules? What? Do you find your way home more often and don't bring strangers home? Huh.
Oh. Okay, I think I get it now. So the page with Leviathan's frequency in Denia's heart let them control her to some extent. And make her a good little rule follower.
The food here has been left untouched. Why is that, Denia?
At Star Torch Academy, there's something called dessert. Eating it brings back that scene in my dream.
Starting tomorrow, come home for dinner.
A broken table I picked up from somewhere. Spent quite some time here. When was the last time I read a book? What was I reading? A professional guide to emotional performance? Oh, it became my draft paper anyhow. A textbook for void matter science. A seal-proof guide to enrollment. And the Lahai-Roi meteorology I borrowed from Nastasha. She even snuck a copy of the exam sheet inside. But she never mentioned it was from the previous year. I used all the wrong answers on the real thing. And she teased me about it for ages. Those academy courses were brutal. Barely ever scored above a D, besides void matters. Strange. They just come rushing back at times like this. And what's this? A memory album from the photography fan club?
She's got little stickers of Sigrika and Nivora.
Adorable. But it'll turn out better if you smile.
I spent 2 years watching people. matching their joy, their sorrow. What they call emotion is how they prove they're alive. But what's behind emotion?
The three of us will be best friends forever.
What's that look on my face?
It's the heart, Denia. What you are isn't defined by where you're from. But by your heart.
Is that so? Then somewhere along the way... Well... Let's put an end to this.
Make a clean break.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
She needed that.
Yeah, that sounds nice. But... sorry, I just can't.
Hey, good night, Nia.
However, there is one thing I can do for you all. Destruction. All those things that don't belong here. From now on, they'll be gone. Back to the void with me.
Did she?
Oh, come to think of it, I haven't had cake yet. That's a bit of a shame.
Did she?
How's that for teamwork? I'd sniff out Leviathan's frequency even in a pile of ashes and snatch it right up.
Great work, Abby.
You're very much welcome. Quick, let's go inside and check it out. I hope Denia's okay.
Is she? Are we gonna show up at the last second? Or is it too late? Oh, there's a bunch of optional stuff. You can read past entries from this terminal, recording experiment data and logs. It seems it hasn't been updated for quite a while. After Phase 2 of the clinical trial, significant differences in void matter particle tolerance were observed during the experimental and control groups. During this period, the experimental target's physiological activities remained normal, with no frequency states experiencing intense fluctuations, but no irreversible collapse occurred. Or no, with frequency states experiencing... Okay. Towards the end of the trial, all physiological indicators of the experiment group were normal, with no tissue abnormalities and no significant weight changes. This concludes Phase 2. Aside from the staggered experimental records, the terminal only has a pre-installed game called Lahai-Roi Blocks. A cabinet filled with various medicines, predominantly from the New Federation, including nutritional agents, antibiotics, suppressants, and other drugs. Hi, KO. Do the waves even weather? I'm asking that all the time. Hi, yes. You've come at an interesting time. Some of the labels have been replaced with handwritten tags like painkillers, gross but work, sedatives, somewhat sweet, and for fevers. Oh, the music is Happy Birthday. Happy birthday, Denia. We're going after Denia, who is dying, and ran off here to have a crash out in the place where she was made. An ordinary refrigerator. It's stuffed with tightly wrapped compressed food in the same packaging. Looks a bit creepy. Wanna try it? You should get rest, but also if you can't rest, you know? Do what you gotta do. No, let's not try the suspicious food found inside an abandoned fridge. A wise choice. An operating table with restraining devices. Beside it is a table placed with various surgical cutlery and sterilization tools, and an IV stand with a Fleet Snowfluff sticker. A pillow is tied to the head of the operating table. Would anyone really sleep on something like this? You wish you could reach your PC from the comfort of your bed. Ugh, I feel that. Wait, does it actually have a Fleet Snowfluff sticker on it? If it does, I can't see it. A desk stacked with books, including Star Torch Academy textbooks. All books are carefully labeled, showing the owner's efforts to understand the knowledge stored inside. A carefully preserved photo album sits right in the center of the desk. Take a look. Yeah. It's filled with photos of Denia. She's smiling in every picture. You see a notice on the door. Denia's room. Keep out. Denia might be on the other side of this door. Open it. Oh. Is that all that's left of her? A bubble containing weak, fluctuating frequencies. Looks like someone left a message for you.
I assume by the time you get here, Rover, everything will have ended. Sorry I had to say goodbye this way. This is where it all started. The Fraxidus' Lahai-Roi plan, where the Grand Architect first made contact with Aleph-1, and where I was created. I took the Threnodian fragment the Fraxidus left here. Leaving it here would only cause more suffering. As for the experimental data, consider it a parting gift from me to the Space Trek Collective. To be honest, I did think of telling you everything about this place. But sometimes gifts can be incredibly inappropriate. Your worries were correct. When the book page was removed, I received the Grand Architect's final message. Now, I am the last anchor point between Aleph-1 and Solaris. If I die according to plan, its fragment will disappear along with me. I used to tell myself that was karma. But what does an ending like that mean for Segrika? For Nastasha? For someone like you, who always tries to save everyone? You're the Grand Architect's greatest rival. So making you betray your own heart is a bigger prize to them than the Threnodian fragment. It would mean that after all the frustration and failure, you are no different from them. You'd end up going down the same path. But if you had removed that page, the fragment would have lost control after receiving the message. It would have tried to find me, attempting to connect with Aleph-1 out of instinct. So, when I think about it, it's a good thing you never got to finish what you wanted to say back there. I was a child who showed up at the Fraxidus' door out of nowhere. Became their Threnodian lab mouse by accident. Ever since I can remember, they told me I existed for one reason. To make that moment happen.
Wait, so they didn't just make her, they found her?
Countless times. What is the point of everything that I've been through? The answer is always the same. There is no point. Birth, pain, struggle, death. None of these have meaning. That's why when I first heard your story from the Grand Architect, I absolutely hated you, Rover. If someone like that is actually out there, then where were they during the longest, most painful days of my life? And why? Why would you appear before me just as everything was about to end? You know what I hated most? Why did everything about you have to be so impossible? Our encounter was never fair. So, I hope you can forgive me for not saying goodbye. This is something I must put an end to on my own. It's just... it hurts to watch the way you live. I can't even imagine a day when someone like you runs out of miracles. They call you Rover. But you don't even know where you started or where you're going. Even if you made your ideals real, where would that leave you? Where is your happiness in all of that? I never understood what the Grand Architect was mumbling. The future, evolution, or what's going to happen eons later. But at that moment, in front of Aleph 1, I didn't want you to die. At least not at the hands of the Grand Architect, who's got nothing left but mere survival. What surprised me was that, despite hating you so much, I actually spent an unprecedented day with you. For the first time, I had my own birthday. For the first time, I forgot about the fear brought by the void. For the first time, I met someone I can truly open up to. How should I describe this emotion? It's a kinda hate, isn't it? I don't know where void matter particles will take me next. If I could start over, I'd like to visit the cities Nastasha talked about. To visit places where there are no void storms and Solaskin. Maybe I'll try picking a different major. Try napping in different classes. And taste different cakes in every cafeteria I go to. And then no matter how many times it'll take, I'll come back to Lahai-Roi. Back to all of you. Whatever you wanted to say, you can tell me the next time we meet. Oh, I almost forgot something important. Actually, all those powers the Grand Architect displayed, including shapeshifting, are not her true forte. Those are derivatives at best. And the shapeshifting has a catch. She needs long-term observation and analysis of her target to pull it off. It's just the idea of her using my face to talk to you. It makes me sick. So let's have a code word, just between us. Next time, if it's truly me, all my old hates will become likes. Oh, and could you help me enjoy half of my birthday cake? You can save the other half for me, of course. But don't throw away any of the toppings.
Her cake. Yeah, here it is.
Aw. Will we ever see Denia again?
We will.
Okay. But, what about the thing you didn't get to say? Hmm? If you feel like you don't belong here, then someday in the future, would you be willing to... And what about the rest?
Secret. For now.
Mm-hmm. Wait, Rover says we'll see Denia again? Is she... There was... Your command bureau kicked you out? Yeah, that happens. That unfortunately happens if you're inactive for a little bit.
Ah, you're early.
You can feel your eyelids sinking. In a haze, you return to that familiar scene again.
Denia, do you have any clues about that scene in your memory?
Nothing. It was just a scene. Maybe from some movies I watched as a kid.
But maybe, in my opinion, you still have a chance to...
Now you're reminding me of what Nastasha once said.
Huh?
Raise your head. What do you see?
Lahai-Roi's night sky.
True enough. But my reply was... the void. The darkness.
What was her reaction?
She said it was actually light fighting against darkness. But it looks like darkness has the upper hand, I said.
But there was only darkness in Lahai-Roi at the beginning. Then came the light.
You answered exactly the same way as she did.
So light actually prevailed.
You're right. I guess if you never give up, the story will one day have a good ending. No?
There is an after story. Wait for 2 days.
We've got the mind-bending herder, the eccentric
Luke, we've completed the initial processing of materials recovered from the Fractidus lab. The security protocols for these files are still being processed, so access is restricted for now. However, Dr. Armand says you're welcome to visit the Research Institute anytime to discuss anything academic.
We've got the mind-bending herder, the eccentric
Come on, I got some unanswered questions here. Oh, it's unvoiced. Luke, you're here. We've completed the initial archiving of Fractidus assets. Although the data cannot yet be verified, the results have already far exceeded our expectations. Exceeded your expectations? In short, it fills a long-standing gap in the Rebel College's research. While the Fractidus' theories and methods are extreme, they did prove what was once considered impossible. Perhaps in the future, the experiment attempted on Denia could help us pioneer an entirely new direction in this field. Despite the data being from the Fractidus? Yes. Mr. Chase always said, knowledge and power have no inherent morality. As researchers, our vision is yet too narrow, our understanding too thin. We respect the unknown for what it is, but that doesn't mean we will walk their path. Anyway, I digress, Luke. The real reason I told Iris to ask you here is because of Denia. Is there news about her? I'm sorry, Luke. I'm sure you're aware it's not that simple. Oh! Hi, Cole! Thanks for the raid. How are you doing? What were you streaming? I hope you had a nice stream. Thanks for the raid. We've made some discoveries from the Fractidus' data. The Space Trek Collective's Dusk Veil factored into their plan all along. It served as their ultimate failsafe. Oh, you were playing Hitman? I see. I'm doing some more Wuthering Waves. We're right at the end of the new main story stuff. Technically, the new main quest is already over, and we're just doing the little epilogue. They knew from the start that Aleph-1 could never descend upon Solaris. Unlike the Threnodian of Renacita, Aleph-1 requires a vessel to establish a connection. Originally, this vessel was merely going to be a void matter pod, until a successful experiment finally granted them their ideal containment unit. Denia. Precisely. Although the experiment was successful, for reasons unknown, the Fractidus was dissatisfied with the outcome. Consequently, their researchers abandoned the Dema planes and vanished. In other words, their real project in Lahai-Roi may have concluded years ago. This disaster might have been nothing more than a final stress test. As for those facilities, Iris has determined that the reason they haven't been fully decommissioned is due to Denia's own deficiencies. She herself must rely on a void matter pod to modulate her frequency. Experiment logs show her synchronization with the void-born Threnodian has been steadily declining year by year. This trend only intensified after she came to Star Torch Academy. Meaning, to the Fractidus, a vessel developing a sense of self was no longer perfect. I'm sorry, Luke. I couldn't stop her. She made a choice. Of course, you're right. Still, aside from my research these past few days, I've been thinking of something, Luke. To a researcher, The world is simply divided into existing and imminent knowledge. We constantly foist our logic upon things that exist within the scope of our understanding. We subconsciously assume that what is rational will yield the correct results. Yet, perhaps this blind overambition breeds arrogance. We've traded our imagination of the unknown for progress through tunnel vision. This whole situation, we claim to reject the new Federation's policies, but what we did, what we tried to take from Denia, how are we different from the Fraxidus? Listen to me, I'm getting ahead of myself again. Perhaps I should take the day off today. I appreciate everything you've done. It's high time you gave yourself a vacation, Luke. Sigrika. Oh. Are we gonna have to tell her what happened to Denia? Senior, can I see you today? Sure. I'll be waiting for you in the cafeteria. I don't know, I think... Have there been any sad moments, Cole? This entire quest has been a sad moment. To briefly explain, the newest character who to be released was Denia. And she just died. We learned at the beginning of the quest that her frequency was dissipating and that she had a week at best to live. And we spent her birthday with her. And in the end, she chose to go out on her own terms. She made a clean break. And now we're going to go see her friend, Sigrika, who doesn't have all the information. And may be wondering where she is if she hadn't cottoned on to what was going on, which she may have. She seemed really sad at the end of the last scene we saw her in. So I don't know how much she put together. Senior, you're here. I've been helping Professor Monnier with the reactor drive for the past couple of days. Feels like it's been ages since we met, Senior. Don't be too hard on yourself. It's fine. Even though things have been a bit busy lately, I've been very productive. It's been the kind of day that, when I look back, I'll be able to say with confidence, I'm finally on the path to making my dreams a reality. I'm not talking about physical exhaustion, Sigrika. I know what you mean, Senior. Lately, whenever I have a moment to myself, I keep thinking about that afternoon we spent with Denia. That's why I wanted to meet you today. There's something I really want to make sure with you. I'll try to answer as best I can. Senior, my friend, Nivora. She's never coming back, is she? Well, first off, she wasn't your friend. Yes. Thank you, Senior. Before the new solar celebration, I also asked President Lucilla and Dr. Herson. Neither of them gave me a straight answer. They took me for a child back then. But I had already guessed what had happened. And also about what happened to Denia. She did always tell me that ignoring certain things was the key to staying happy. But then I received her scheduled message. She chose to tell me everything in the end. She said on that day, she realized I didn't seek friendships just to make myself happy. And hopefully, that would be true for her as well. You'll see her again someday. Yes, that's also what Denia said. When the time comes, will I be a better adult?
That Royan god sampled every dish without so much as a flicker of expression.
I wasn't sure they would go through with it, but they did. Well, that means we now have, definitively,
Behold, the colors of the stars. This
Our-
one and only.
our first deceased player character. This did not go where I thought it was gonna go. I thought, like, our meeting with Denia was gonna be about, like, more of an uplifting thing, where we, like, help her learn how to be a person outside of being an experimental subject. But it went in a very, very different direction. Yeah, that was pretty sad. Cause like back when it was Imus story chapter, and she sacrificed herself to go back in time and seal Aleph 1 beyond the Strider Gate. Like, that was giving like character death vibes, but then we ended up saving her in the end, only like sometime later. So when this was happening again and it was kind of giving like character death vibes, I wasn't sure if they were gonna do it, but they did. Also, Denia hauntingly leaves us with the implication that we might see her face again. Even if it's not her. And she gave us a code word. So if we ever see Denia again, we'll know how to know if it's really Denia and not the Grand Architect. Oh, I got some new music. Let's check that out. Oh. Yeah. PGR players probably know that Kuro likes to go for the throat. Although surprisingly, even as dark as PGR gets, we still don't have any dead player characters. None of the playable constructs are dead at the moment. And Wuthering Waves has had sad moments, but it hasn't gone anywhere near as dark as PGR has. Still. It was sad to see Denia and Segrika when Segrika was clearly kind of figuring things out and they were saying goodbye. And they promised that they would have cake again next year. But I guess, you know, we don't always keep our promises. It is what it is. The background music played when Denia leaves. Yeah. You're sitting at 50 out of 80 to 100, and all you want to go back and want is to go back in time so you can hit 60 and be done. Ugh, good luck. We've still got a little bit left in the patch. I think you've got a little more than a week. Well, that was something. I feel like I need to sit with that for a bit. Yeah, next time just go for the 60 banner. It's easier. All right. Yeah, that was sad, and that did not go where I thought it was gonna go. Ooh, I'm glad I like stayed off social media as much as I could the past day or two, because with these gotcha games in particular, people be posting spoilers like it's nobody's business. Those things go everywhere. There's been a case where I got spoiled about something from a new patch before the patch even came out. Because during the maintenance, people, or I think maybe not. Well, I think maybe it like went live on a different country's server before it went live on ours. So our server was still under maintenance, and people had already posted spoilers from the new story stuff, and it just showed up in my YouTube recommendations. I've been very careful for the past day or so, and I'm glad I did, because I would not have wanted this spoiled. I know, it's ridiculous. I think it's probably just because they want to get... I think they just want to get clicks. And being the first person to post makes it easier to get clicks. But yeah, I'm glad I stayed as far away as I did. There was a possibility of there's a new event that just started here in Wuba, and I thought about playing it afterward because I know Segue quests tend to be a little shorter. But I frankly am not in the mood for that right now. Like I said, I need to sit with this. Plus, it did take me about 3 hours to finish the quest, so that's longer than I expected of a Segue quest. Yeah, those imbeciles. Why are they spoiling things for people? Putting them right in the thumbnails and the titles of their videos. Totally inconsiderate. So yeah, I thought about streaming some of the new event. I will maybe do that later. Yeah, I remember when you finished Act 1 of Clair Obscura and you were just like, I need to stop. You needed some time to mourn. Well, yeah, you go get your snackies, and I think I'm gonna raid out. We'll finish the stream here for tonight. My next stream, I want to say I'll do Monday or Tuesday for my next stream. I don't think I'll do tomorrow, and I'm busy Sunday, so Sunday's definitely out. Yeah, your mood shifted so fast. You were having such a good time until then. Hope the next Wuba update is less sad making. Well, the next Wuba update is actually the Cyberpunk collab. So I don't know anything about Cyberpunk. But I feel like it'll probably be more fun / maybe a little sad for the people who actually know what happens in Cyberpunk Edgerunners, because I don't. I've gathered that show ended sadly, I think, but yeah, I don't really know the details. I've never seen that show. I don't have any particular emotions for it. But yeah, next update is the Cyberpunk collab. Let's see who's streaming tonight. And among the people streaming, who haven't I rated? Oh, actually, there's only a couple people. In that case, let's go see our friend Kiro, the froggy martial artist. Well, froggy-themed martial artist. He's not a froggy. He just likes froggies. Right now he's playing Danganronpa. I know it's a game that he's played before, and so he's replaying it on his stream. But I also know he is treating it like a blind playthrough. So he does not want any, even though he's already played it before, he does not want any discussion of spoilers in the chat. I assume for the sake of people who are not familiar with the game and are just watching. No, yeah, thanks for coming, everybody, and sharing this sad story with me. If you, I know you only came in here at the end, Cole, but I will have it as a VOD if you want to see it. You want to have 3 hours of hanging out with Denia and me wondering if they're gonna actually do it and kill her. And then they do. Alright. Yeah, so we'll go say hi to Kiro. And yeah, just to be clear, even though he's played the game before, if anyone else here... Oh wait, no, he's ending! Shit! Ah! Never mind! Okay. There's only one other person on my that I'm following who's streaming, so we'll rate them instead, because apparently I showed up right when Kira was ending. Shit. Instead, we will raid Ryo Kamao. I don't really know him very well, but he seems nice. And right now he's playing Mario Kart World. So I'll send you over there. Bye everybody. I'll see you next time, which I'm thinking will be Monday or Tuesday. We'll figure it out. Alright. Bye everybody. Bye.